Just gonna start this because hi, Zeus Pantera, the host of In-Ear Fetish, and SeeAudio is my favorite IEM company. I mean, they did my collab Rinko, and I'm like, oh, that's good. But they did such an amazing job so quickly. I'm like, all right, it might just be a fluke. And I've liked other SeeAudio products before. The Yume, for example, was great. So when the Yume Ultra shows up, like, here's the thing. I put the word ultra on things because I'm an asshole. It's like 207 ultra. It's like, oh, ha, 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 ha. These deserve the ultra. This is dumb. These are dumb. It came with this little placard, right? The little stand. You have to put it all together to peel off the plastic. And I didn't do that. I sat it here on the table. I was going to show you all, because in case these are just like, all right, this is going to go in the yard sale, I was going to leave it all together. Immediately, first song, Hotel California, the live version. You know the version I'm talking about. And I was just like, oh, fuck, peel this off, put this together. These are never leaving the house. So, after making the Rinkos, this is the next one I'm reviewing. It's $200. $219. There is no reason to look at any other $200 IEMs. Like, that's it. We are here. Get off this train. Single dynamic, dual balanced armature. Not a very complicated design. It's not like the Rinko with the planar that was a circle. They're just gobs smoother, more present, more soundstage. Like, these are a fucking no joke. And I've only done 2 IEMs today because I try to do these in like batches where I just run around, grab one, put it on the desk. Didn't even look what it was. Just, oh, this one's over there, plug it in. I heard things in a song I've listened to for years that I've never heard before. There's just side sounds. I have this track. This is my playlist for sound demos. It's the Club Descarga from the Ultimate Demonstration Disc, Volume 2, 24-bit. And at the end here, like, I don't usually listen to the end, so it's like it was a rare occasion, but I was just listening straight through. There's like a fucking bird chirps, and then someone puts something down, and it's like, why am I hearing things? Like, that's... The tuning on these. The tube... Because the bass comes in and it does everything you want from the low, and it's not Rinko. This is what Rinko would be like if you spent another $100 to tune it. All right? To get it just like, you know what, instead of just being this madman shit, let's smooth it out. Let's make it more relaxing and professional sound. This is it. They've got such a... Like, it's such a giant leap. And I started out with the Dakoni foams. Here's the tips it comes with, by the way. We've got silicone, 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 and 2 foams. Started out with the Dakoni foams, and that's when I fell in love. And I switched them over. I'm currently on the Render ear tips, which is my collab ear tip with the Rinko. And you know what? This is the weirdest thing. They don't sound much different. In fact, they've got a balanced cable, so I get to use them on all the amplifiers. And they don't sound much different. I'll put on, let me think. I did those. I'm going to do these again. These are the SS from Dunu. And tend to be like the GOAT as of late. I needed an extra large for my right ear, which I have to send me separately. There we go. I don't think... And therefore I do. When an IEM and you change tips and you change amps and you change songs and it's never a disappointment, there's never anything wrong with it, that's a special bag. The only thing I'm having now is this one's not fitting in my ear quite as well as I need it to. Oh, there it goes. This feels like a high-end IEM. Like way, way higher than $219. Way. Because like the highs are there. You got 2 BAs probably doing both sets of highs. I don't know if they're mid-range, but it's the smoothest, creamiest, most I'm trying to think of a headphone to compare it against. Meze? Something Meze. Also, you might notice this box art on the cover. It looks very familiar to my keycap set. And therefore the keycap box. Look how much leg she's got. That's basically the scale. So if you'd like the full Rinko touch, so her name is Rinko. Even though they called the Yume, and I originally thought it was Yume, it's a Rinko. Pick up my keycap set, linked in the description. I honestly, I don't know what to say in this review. Because I feel like it's throwing off the bell curve of a lot of IEMs. I might be able to clear out some space in my boxes. Just keep the Yume Ultras. God, it's not one of those things where like, oh, this sounds better. Oh, the bass is definitely better than this. Or the treble sounds a little bit more lifelike than this other IEM. I'm being hit with every possible category an IEM can qualify for, and I find no flaw. Rebel amp, perfect. If I unplug it from here, I'm still on the 4.4. If I go into the Gishelli Labs, Erish, perfect. If I pop this whole son of a bitch out, take that off at plus 12, we go into here, which is a drop in SMSL. They're a flawless IEM. The SeeAudio has tuned a flawless IEM. Is the world. Dope Smugglers, Word, PMT remix from the Swordfish album. I don't even know, like, what do I want to listen to? Like, it's that, what kind of instrument is that? The one from Konosuba. Look, first of all, look at them. They're black with colored specks that change when you change. That's a bold, they kind of look like bowling alley carpet. I was actually at a bowling alley where the guy spent like $40,000 changing all the carpet out to this like party carpet, and it looked exactly like this. Luckily, they present themselves a little better than I am. Completely clear shell. You could see everything that's going on inside of it. Not super big, not super small. They have this little lip here that I never really like, but it seems to work in this scenario. It doesn't seem to be bothering me. SeeAudio also seems to get like the shape of IEMs correct. 2-pin configuration. The only thing that I'd leave a little bit to be desired is the wire. It's very thin. It's a single up to each ear here, and just a simple 2-wire twist. But since it is an interchangeable head, you just pop that off. And it comes with 2.5, 3.5, and 4.4. You're probably not going to swap it out. Like I could put my collaboration wire on it, the Chimera, and it was like, to what end? To what end? To gain what? If anything, I'd put like a $300 wire on these to see if removing the impedance will do anything, but these are dumb. These might have ruined my night, because I was planning to do a bunch of IEM reviews today. Just like got them done. And the first two, honestly, were not disappointments. Like the Legacy 2 was a disappointment. If these are coming out in order on the internet. Legacy 2 was like, all right, it's under $100. It's obviously going to be less than the Legacy 3. And it was fine. It was fine. It looked very pretty. It was fine. Then I just did the Bequez Winter. And it sounded good. It really did, especially when you turned it up to the point where your ears bled. But that was $200. If you buy the fucking Winter and not these, you're out of your fucking mind, unless you just want the loudest IEM. These are dumb. These are fucking dumb. I don't know how to, I feel like it's broken my ability to like, usually I can start a dialogue and be like, hey guys, what's up? Not that I put on a fake show, but it's like, I have something to talk about. Well, I like this, but I don't like this. I like everything these do. I like the way they fit. I like the no amplifiers make a difference. If you fucking plug them into any amplifier, they all sound great. Any tip. I went through 3 very different tips. Deconi foams, and then the super dense renders, and now I'm on the SS Dunus. It's like nothing's making them change to a point where it's like, oh, they're half as good as they were. They're at 150% IEM at all the times. They're not even in my ears right now. Usually I can't do a review unless I'm hearing them, but I spent enough time to go through my specific playlist for sound demos channel, like the playlist, where everything that came on was like, well, this is the best I've heard this sound in a while. Well, this is the best I've heard this sound in a while. Well, this is the best I've heard this sound in a while. Welcome to Yume Ultras. That's it. The end. Fucking put a fork in me. I'm done. I added that wallpaper to the Horde because I needed something that was similar but different. She's facing the same direction. I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say other than these are probably the $200 benchmark IEM. Like, you could take all the timeless AEs and all the other things, and just the Z12s, and you just like push them back, because these exist. So all those other every other $200 IEM now waits behind the bench to be judged against the Yume Ultras. The end. All right, I'm done. Links to everything and the wallpapers in the Horde, and check out my Patreon and subscribe to this freaking channel. I want 50,000 so I can get a pizza party. We're at 11. At least when as of recording this, we're like 11.4. We get to 12, 15. I want pizza party at 50. This has to be the new big channel. I want this channel to be huge. So share with assholes who have nothing to do with Z reviews. You've never even met them. Post it on your weird discussion forums at colleges and stuff. Tell them there's a weeb. Tell them there's a weeb with a keeb talking about IEMs. See what they say.